Hello Aquarius, welcome to my channel. This is Victoria at Radiant Moon Tarot, and this is your weekly reading for July 25th through 31st, 2022. Thank you. If you're new to my channel, hello and welcome. If you're returning, welcome back. As always, I'm truly grateful for each and every one of you. So we'll get right into your reading. Please remember that these are general readings. Not everything will resonate with you. Please take the parts that do, leave the rest behind. Also keep in mind that we're looking for the week ahead, so there may be something that comes up that resonates with you a couple of days later than when you see the reading. All right, but also you might want to check out your moon, rising, and Venus sign readings as well for some further information. We've got a new moon in Leo this week on the 28th. We do also have some clash between Mercury and Uranus. Okay, so there may be Mercury is, of course, a planet of communication. Uranus is a little bit unpredictable. That's why it's related to Aquarius. Okay, so your little planet there is kicking things up around a little bit. So stay grounded in your energy. Think twice before you speak. Maybe count to 3 before you respond to something, or maybe not even respond at all, because Uranus, of course, does bring about a little bit of chaos. Okay, it's also the planet of radical change and possibly also turnarounds as well. So you may be finding yourself a little bit indecisive in the week ahead, okay, or other people are, and they may absolutely drive you absolutely crazy. They're Aquarius, okay? So just something to keep in mind for the week ahead. But we do have an energy of completion here, all right? So you may have something where you're getting something done. You're getting something completed and you are feeling really good about it. This brings in the energy of victory, success, okay, of feeling as though you've achieved a goal, a job well done, okay? This also indicates that you are at your peak performance this week here, Aquarius, okay? So whatever you set your mind to, you can accomplish. I also do get the energy that somebody out there is making a big move. So if you have recently kind of grab the bull by the horns, and if you have all of a sudden just gotten that desire to make something happen for yourself, to make some big change, to get out of your comfort zone, congratulations, because that is an awesome energy to really support those kind of activities. So maybe you're looking for a new job, a new place to live, okay, maybe even you're getting something done there with a new relationship as well, okay? Whatever that is, you may have some you may get some recognition. Okay, and wouldn't that be lovely? All right, because you're probably don't always get recognized for your accomplishments, right? Usually because you're leaps and bounds ahead of other people. So it's an awesome energy here. We also have keeping still. Now, this would also be a great week for you to engage in some meditation, to revive or just focus on your spiritual practice as well. Okay, the keeping still energy here is really all about, you know, focusing on you, okay, connecting with your own energy, calming your mind, all right, and it brings in a lot of peace and serenity into your world with this particular energy as well. But this also does bring you keeping your cool, okay? So there might be something, I mean, this is a good week to try and keep your cool, that's for sure. So there may be some situation that you find yourself in where you are the voice of reason, or you are that calm, cool, collected one out of the group. All right, you may also be the person that people turn to resolve some issues. All right, so whatever that is, I think you are keeping your composure. You are being a little bit discerning about what you get involved in, I think, also this week as well. So very calm, cool, collected kind of energy for you guys. Not anything that you're not used to every once in a while anyway. So let's see what we've got. We've got the Tower coming in there for you. Well, big changes for someone. We've got the Two of Buttons. That's Two of Pentacles. Seven of Cups. We've got the Sun. Beautiful. And we also have the Eight of Needles in reverse. Oh, Aquarius. Aquarius, this is beautiful energy for you. We've got the 9 of matches at the bottom of the deck. Okay, so this really does show your willpower, your strength, your perseverance, your ability to, to really power through difficulties, or really just, whew, man, get something done. All right, the 9 of matches is the 9 of wands energy. So, and this is that energy of persevering through, all sorts of ups and downs. You don't give up, and you are nearing completion. And we do have the completion energy here as well. And we've got the sun to give you that energy boost that you may need just to power through your situations there. Okay, so I think that for some of you here, you really are hitting your stride this week. Okay, and you really may be making some big changes. But there may be something here that, that you are really getting things on track. Okay, you're wrapping things up, and you might even have a bit of a surprise. We do have the Tower that's coming in there for you. So originally I sense that someone's making a big move, and this may be what it is, because this is unleashing Aquarian fury right here, right? The Sun, the Tower, and the eight of Needles, which is the 8 of Swords in reverse. Man, somebody is getting out of their comfort zone in a massive, massive way. Okay, the completion energy, you might just be making a final decision. Like, nope, I've had enough. I'm done. I'm going to make some change. I'm going to make something happen for myself. All right. It's a great time of year for you to do that. But the 9 of matches can also represent that you may need to take care of yourself, take care of your own energy. And we see that with the keeping still energy here as well. So a great week for you to maybe take some time to yourself, recharge your batteries. Even if it's just, 20 minutes at the end of your day, just to calm your mind a little bit and to recoup your energy. All right. There may also be something here that you're a little bit wary of. Okay. Just saying, with that 9 of matches, you might be a little bit uncertain of something, or you're a little bit skeptical of something. It's like, not sure what to make of this. Okay, so you might be getting some more information, or you may just be trusting your instincts. Okay, but right in the heart of your reading, we do have the Tower card coming up here. Okay, and this can certainly represent some sort of upheaval. Okay, some sort of disruption in your week. Okay, it can also represent epiphany. Okay, a big revelation. All right, when we do have the Tower is neither good nor bad. It does get a bad rap, poor little card. Actually, I quite enjoy the Tower, even though it's very uncomfortable sometimes. Okay, because quite often it does come from within. A deep realization of something. Okay, you get the clarity of something, or you discover a key piece of information that, either makes your adrenaline rush or makes your blood run cold, right? One of those things, but it's the answer that you were looking for, or it was the clarification that you needed for something. All right, and because quite often the whole key to the Tower is that we're either discovering something, or we're letting something go that didn't quite fit anyway. Now, this can be a major disruption for some of you, but with the rest of the energy that's coming out here, I think this is a positive thing for you. Okay, the Tower, depending on what's going on, can feel rather negative or uncomfortable, but it can also benefit you because it gets you out of your comfort zone, gets you moving and shaking. So there may be some sort of unexpected event that does happen in your week ahead. Okay. This can just be a shift in what you're doing. It's like, oh my goodness, I've been doing this all wrong. And you could be starting over, or you could just be, really kind of changing course, okay, changing your direction somewhere here. But the Tower is where we do release something that wasn't working, didn't fit, and it's to make room for something new, okay, a new way of thinking, new activities, new environments, whatever that happens to be for you. Okay, but flanking it, we do have the Sun, the happiest card in the entire tarot. So it could be for some of you here that you are very much taking charge of your situation. You are no longer going to be your own prisoner. The 8 of Swords, right? 8 of Swords, usually in the upright, is, about being restricted, okay, or being stuck, or there's something that you can't see. You got the blinders on, okay, or someone's pulled the wool over your eyes, can be sometimes as well, or you don't want to see something. All of this is like someone making some big happy changes in here to get out of your comfort zone, to maybe improve your situation, improve your environment, okay, and to get you essentially unstuck. Okay, this gets you moving. All right, so that Tower is scary because it does bring in change. And whether it's internal or external change, it's something that is necessary. When we're stuck for too long, that is when Spirit sends us those Tower moments. And it could come from engaging in meditative practices, okay, or connecting with your higher self. That's quite often where that does come from. But the Sun, again, being the happiest energy in the entire deck, okay, it shines a positive energy on your entire reading. Okay, so it could really be that, maybe you have some plans, maybe to go on vacation or something, to spend some time in the sun, and there's something here that changes, probably maybe by not by your own doing, okay, but you figure things out because you're getting moving again. So, think of like flight delays, things like that, maybe even flight cancellations if you're flying anywhere. But ultimately, whatever you've got going on, the Sun brings in the positive vibes that you need to weather any challenges that life throws at you, the energy that you need to get things done, to move forward. It brings you some optimism and a powerful, positive way of thinking, no matter what in your world that you need to deal with that's a little bit unexpected, because of course that Tower can bring surprises as well. All right, so I think you're trying to maintain a super duper positive outlook on your week, whatever you've got going on. But the Sun also brings in the energy of success, right? Getting things done. It's like, woohoo, I'm done. Okay, so you might just have something here where you all of a sudden finish something that you've been throwing a lot of energy towards with that Nine of Wands, and it's just a really great thing for you. But ultimately you are getting unstuck in some way. Okay, the Eight of Needles, the Eight of Swords in reverse is an energy of release. It is an energy of reassessing, reevaluating your circumstances, and then getting going. It's seeing the truth of the matter, and it's really you moving forward, or again, releasing some sort of restriction in some way, okay? And we don't like to be stuck, in that Eight of Swords is quite often a self-imposed restriction, okay? It can come from external as well, all right? But it can be that feeling like I'm stuck, I'm trapped, I can't do anything, all right? But with that in the reverse, boom, okay? Think of a veil being lifted, or think of a jail cell door opening, right? Someone's ripping the blinders off of you, and you're seeing the truth of the matter, but this is benefiting you because it was maybe something that was keeping you a little bit trapped. Beneath you here, maybe you're feeling as though there's a lot of potential, a lot of possibilities. Maybe there's some doors opening for you. With the Seven of Cups, this can represent wishful thinking, but it can also represent choices and options. Okay, and this is in your subconscious, your underlying feelings. So perhaps you are making some sort of change. You're keeping your options open, okay? Or maybe you are making a very powerful, important decision in the week ahead. All right, maybe you're looking for some change, okay? Or you're looking to do something differently, and you've got a whole bunch of possibilities that are opening up here for you. Now, the Seven of Cups can also be an energy of like daydreamer, a little bit of fantasy maybe. And, certainly one of using your imagination. So maybe something that you have been dreaming of or wishing for, you might be well on your way to getting them something done or making the right decision. Sometimes the Seven of Cups can come in as a little bit of uncertainty, right? Like, oh my God, I don't know what to do. Okay. And it can underline a little bit of fear. Okay. Because sometimes we have a choice to make, or there's a whole bunch of things that we're faced with that we need to choose something, choose a direction, or, maybe again, if you're looking for some change, choose a opportunity. And we sometimes are kind of stuck in place because of some sort of internal fear. So I think here that you are moving and shaking, okay, in the week ahead. All right. Crowning you though, we've got the Two of Buttons, okay, and the Two of Buttons does represent a little bit of a balancing act, okay. So you might just have a lot of things on the go. You're being flexible, okay, and a flexible way of thinking can actually really move you forward, okay. Maybe you're keeping your options open a little bit, okay. You're just kind of going with the flow. flow. But the Two of Buttons does also represent that you may have a lot to do in the week ahead. Okay, it's like I've got a lot to do. Maybe I've bitten off more than I can chew. So that Tower, maybe you are letting something go. Okay, you might be making some sort of decision to, you know what, just forget it. I don't need to do that anymore. Okay, and you might be just instigating some of your own change there. But because the Two of Buttons, Two of Pentacles energy can represent some imbalance, okay, it is a little bit of a heads up for you that there's something here that is a little bit out of alignment for you. And while it might be fine right now, it's not sustainable for the long run, okay? So there's something there that you might need to look at. You probably know that there's something out of alignment for you already because this is in your crowning position. This is your thoughts, your goals, okay? And your train of thought. Okay, so you might know that there's something not quite right with your situation, and you know, you are very capable of doing so many things, quite magical actually, in what you can get accomplished in a day. But you can't keep on doing that. We do have the Nine of Matches, right? So even though you're capable of handling a lot of things, okay, it is draining on some level for you with that Nine of Matches. So you may be shaking things up a little bit in the week ahead, and you know, maybe even putting up some boundaries, okay? Or you just now I know why I'm feeling the way I'm feeling, and I think you're going to be doing something a little bit different there. But the Two of Buttons can also represent making an important decision, okay? So I think you do have some sort of decisions that you are making this week, especially with the Seven of Cups, the Two of Buttons there. Maybe you're taking a more creative approach at something, okay? But whatever you've got going on this week, I think you're keeping your chin up. All right, I think you are trying to see the positive. I think you're trying to see the bright light at the end of the tunnel. And, you know, again, I think you're making some bold moves in some area of your world. All right, so I'm going to leave that there for you. I'm sorry if you hear some weird noises in the background. My big old dog is just sleeping right over on the other side there. And I think she's having a bit of a nightmare or something, probably chasing a bunch of balls or something like that. She doesn't bother with rabbits or cats. She likes balls. Anyways, so she's a little bit noisy over there. So we're going to leave that there, but we're going to close out your reading here with a couple of fortune cookie cards. So you'll find that either one, none, or maybe even all of these will resonate with you on some level, and they do not really love focusing on the camera. I think it's because it's red and with this yellow, and I think the camera has some issues with it, but we'll see how it goes. Love. Love is in the air, a great time for commitment and taking relationships to the next level. All right, now that can be any kind of relationship. It does not necessarily have to be romance. All right, although that, hey, maybe that's coming in here for you, especially with that sun, a lot of potential, a lot of possibilities coming in there. Okay, and this big burst of positive energy, maybe even some really fantastic news is coming in here, right? The sun can bring fantastic news. This causes some change, and then boom, off to the races goes Aquarius. You also have commitment here as well. A commitment is indicated around love or business. It will make you feel better. Awesome. Maybe some of you really are getting some good news. I'm feeling a big career move for somebody. Okay. There may also be a relationship move here as well, but I'm really getting that energy of the business part of it. Okay. Career move. Maybe you're discovering something wonderful and magical for you, or maybe you're making some changes in your workplace that gives you a healthier work-life balance. Okay, whatever it is for you, it's probably been brewing for a while. We have health here as well. An excellent time to start an exercise program or diet. Many new friendships are on the horizon. All right. I'm going to leave that there for you guys. I hope there was something here that resonated with you on some level. If there was, please hit like on this video. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. I thank you so very much for watching. Have a great week, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.